Hi everyone, it's Maka here from Find a Masters, your postgraduate experts. If you're thinking about doing a master's but you're not sure whether or not to study a taught or research master's, then you're in the right place. In this video, we'll be looking at the key differences between the two. So let's dive in, shall we? A postgraduate taught master's, also known as PGT, is quite similar to an undergraduate degree in terms of how it's structured. You'll have a mixture of lectures, seminars, and workshops, and even follow a set timetable. The way that you're assessed is usually through essays, exams, and even a dissertation or a final year project towards the end of the degree. Now, with any master's degree, this is a step up from your undergraduate degree. So expect a lot more independent learning outside of those lectures and a lot more responsibility. But if you do need that help or extra support, then your lecturers will still be there to help you. So now that we've set the foundations, what makes a taught master's worthwhile and for who? A taught master's is a good option for you if you like that structure and regular teaching style, or maybe you want to develop your professional and practical skills, or you're working towards a specific career. I could relate to the last 2 points there with my taught masters in journalism. I wanted those practical skills, and I also was working towards that career and after graduating to secure that job. And so I really liked how my taught masters was very practical. It wasn't just focused on the theory, but it was also focused on gaining those skills that I could use after graduating. So I got to produce real life news stories. I got to work with people that were in the industry, gain feedback from them. And that gave me that extra confidence that I needed, an extra skill set that would prepare me for getting a job straight after graduating. Courses like Master of Arts, Master of Science, and shorter courses like Postgraduate Diploma, Postgraduate Certificate are the most common types of taught master's degrees that you'll come across. Now let's see how this compares to a research master's. A postgraduate research master's, also known as PGR, is for the independent essay lovers. Instead of regular classes, you'll be spending most of your time working on a research project, usually on one topic. You'll have a supervisor there that will be there to guide you, but most of the work will be done on your own. This is why this type of master best suits those who like to work independently, or maybe want to explore a specific topic in deeper depth, or are considering a PhD in the future. You'll find courses like a Master of Research or a Master of Philosophy are the most common types of research masters. This is because they are academic and usually involve writing that longer research thesis, which is why they also make a perfect introduction into PhD study. However, you don't have to go down the MRes route if you do want to study a PhD, especially if you're studying a STEM subject or already have that previous independent research experience or lab experience as well. A taught master's is more structured and uses classes and assignments to build practical skills for work, whereas a research master's is more independent and focused on doing your own research, which is great if you're considering a PhD or a career in academia. Now that we've uncovered the differences, how about the similarities between the two types of masters? Let's look at the length. For both a taught and research masters, if they're full-time courses, then you're looking at 1 year. If they're part-time courses, then it's going to be 2 years of study. When it comes to the cost for both, it depends on which subject you choose to study. For example, a research master's in humanities, so an MRes, could cost less than an MA, which is a Master of Arts. However, a master's of research in a science subject could cost the same as a Master of Science subject, and this is because both require extensive laboratory work. In the UK, funding is also the same for a taught or research master's, as you can apply for the UK government's postgraduate loans. Now, if you are an international student, then you won't usually be eligible for these loans, but there is a number of government scholarships available, as well as funding from charities and trusts that you can apply for. If you want more information on this, we have UK and international funding guides on our website at findamasters.com. And there you have it. Taught versus research masters. If you found this video helpful in terms of addressing all of the key differences, do like, leave a comment and subscribe for more master's advice. from your postgraduate experts. We'll see you again in the next video.